Welcome to the Grow Your Money podcast, where we're on a mission to change how we talk about money. Our fireside chats are the heart of our show, bringing the energy and excitement of in-person events straight to your ears. We aim to connect you with inspiring voices and stories that matter, sharing relatable experiences and insights that will transform your financial life. But this isn't your typical money show. We look at the emotional, psychological, and cultural factors that shape our relationship with money. So hit subscribe and join us for another episode of the Grow Your Money podcast.
Hello, Mandy. We are so happy to be here. Well, or rather, I should say, thank you for hosting us at this amazing St. Andrew's Square branch. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all the work you do in the community. And we thought it would be lovely to put a face behind, the works of the partnership that we have together. But I'll let you introduce yourself first, have a few ice-breaking money questions, and then ask you why you partnered with us.
Yes.
So over to you, Mandy.
Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for allowing us to host you. So really excited for you to be here. And we have been looking forward to doing this. It's a key part of our partnership together. So I am Mandy Bailey. I'm the Regional Ecosystem Manager for Scotland for the Royal Bank of Scotland.
Nice. Thank you so much, Mandy. So as you know, the Grow Your Money Challenge is all about trying to make money more accessible, more colorful, and just to let everyone know that money is a conversation away from you getting it right, So with that, we have these what we call silly money questions that we ask. So we're going to do the same with you and ask you, if you had to describe your money with an emoji, what would it be, Mandy?
So now it would be a thinking phase. So life lessons have taught me and life experiences have taught me that, just to be a bit more considerate about my money and kind of my future. So it allows me to have more financial independence. So if you were to ask my teenage self that, I would have said it would be the burst head emoji. Absolutely. So I was your typical teenage weekend millionaire who would be paid weekly on a Friday. And by the time it came to Monday, I had no cash left.
Very interesting. So hindsight has turned you into a thinking phase.
Yes, definitely a thinking phase, yes.
Nice. So sticking with your teenage self, what advice would you give your teenage self now?
Whilst I had a great time, if there's one single piece of advice I can give my teenage self, it is to start saving earlier.
Wow. Everyone says that though. That's interesting. But the thing I struggle with is, where is the balance between saving and living your best life?
And I absolutely agree with you, because I think you still need to live your best life. But I think there is a happy balance that if you can budget and be a bit more considerate about what you spend, it allows you to have more, to do the things that you want, that you enjoy in life.
True. So now, a creative one, create a personal finance TikTok and tell us what your hashtag would be for it.
I really enjoyed thinking about this one, actually. And I chatted to a couple of my colleagues about it as well, because the hashtag is not the first hashtag I came up with. So the hashtag we've definitely, as a group, settled on is how many hours. And actually, it would be a budgeting TikTok trend. So it would be about how many hours. So you could equate the value of everything you spend back to how many hours would you have to work to be able to get that.
Oh, wow.
So if you could take everything back to, well, how many hours is that going to take me? It really helps you understand the value of money when you're spending it. And again, for the simple reason to help you understand, well, this is what I've got coming in, either from a salary or a wage or an income from a business. This is what is going out, and then this is what I have left. And then what can I do within that to create opportunity or value for me to do the things that I really enjoy without overspending?
Wow, that's very thoughtful. So if I want to buy a cup of coffee, how many hours of my wages? Is it half a day? Is it half an hour's wage? It's a very, very good way to look at
to
it.
pay for that cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And then it just might make you stop and consider, or equally not. So, how many hours?
Do it. Wow, how many? Hashtag how many hours?
How many hours?
Very cool. And interestingly, what was the original one that you had thought about?
Billy Budget.
Okay.
It wasn't a popular one. It wasn't a popular. Do you know? I was just thinking of something easy that rolled off the tongue.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. How many hours? If you could kind of start appreciating the value of money based on how many hours would I have to work to pay that off, and is that worth it? And do I think it's worth it?
Absolutely. And you'll quickly realize how many coffees how many hours you're spending to pay for your coffee. It's a very good one, Mandy. Well done, you.
That's all right.
What are your financial goals for this year?
So
tap into those.
Yes, put more money into a savings pot. So I am single. So I'm a single working mother, the daughter at university, and I love to be able to support her as much as I can. But also I have had to reconsider my own life goals for the next remainder of my life. So yeah, I think I already save, but putting a bit more into that savings pot, just so I can enjoy my life and also be able to support my daughter. And also, we've all been impacted by cost of living crisis. So all of our outgoings have gone up. So yeah, just to put a bit more away for, I suppose, that savings pot as a just in case.
Wow. Guess what? Everything you've said ties into your thinking emoji. Yeah. Because it's all very thoughtful. And even with the how many hours, it's just stepping back and thinking about your money more holistically. Doesn't have to be hard. But it has to be thoughtful. Very interesting.
You're listening to the Grow Your Money podcast. We'll be right back after giving our partners a well-deserved shout-out. Are you looking for innovative and accessible lending solutions? Faucet uses cutting-edge technology and creative approaches to evaluate creditworthiness, regardless of your credit score. By looking at your financial circumstances, Faucet can offer lending services to people with thin credit profiles or who are even invisible to the UK financial system. Visit faucet.co to learn more. Are you struggling with debt and financial exclusion? Fair Money Advice is a pioneering pan-London debt advice and financial inclusion charity, providing free money and debt advice services for over 20 years. Their team reflects the communities they serve to provide culturally appropriate services, putting you on the path towards financial freedom and resilience. Get in touch with them today to take the first step towards getting on top of your finances at fairmoneyadvice.org.uk.
So any recommendations, role models, books, films?
Yeah, I do. So books, I would say for me, either kind of podcasts or audiobooks. I do like a good old-fashioned book as well. But I think one of my favourite that I've ever read is a couple of the Oprah Winfrey ones. So Soulful Sundays is always a favourite to me. They just bring me joy. And the second Oprah Winfrey one for me is kind of What I Know by Now. So I think you get to, I think it's appreciated more by probably women of a certain age, if I'm being honest. So you get to a certain age in life and you start reflecting and think, okay, I've got the rest of my life. What do I want? You know, I felt it really came at a very good time of my life. And Brené Brown, she's always a favourite of mine. Daring Greatly. I think they're kind of fantastic books. So
thank you so much. Very good shares. I'll look them up because I haven't read the last one you mentioned, Oprah Winfrey's one. So
yeah, they're Soulful Sunday. Yeah, really, really good book.
Cool. Thank you. So now, Mandy, tell us a little bit about your partnership with Moneymatic on the Grow Your Money Challenge. Why? Why did you guys partner with us on that?
So at Royal Bank of Scotland, we are a purpose-led organisation, and our purpose is to help communities, businesses and people to thrive. And we do this in enterprise by collaborating with as many partnerships as we can to provide, in particular, grassroots support to underrepresented communities to help them overcome either the perceived or actual barriers that have been created within the system.
Awesome. And one of the things I appreciate about this partnership is typically when you partner with someone, they're trying to get you to conform to what they need. They have an agenda. But with this partnership, since I can, hand on heart say that you guys haven't come in with an agenda. You're literally looking to learn. You're trying to put your money where your mouth is. So it's really refreshing to see in the market because typically there's an agenda behind it. But with you guys, you're trying to come alongside communities and understand what the customer is saying. So that's amazing to hear.
Yeah, and I think for me, that is a really important part of partnerships. We don't have all the answers, far from it. So these barriers wouldn't exist if we had all of the answers. And so the best way for us to learn, test and learn and test and learn and understand the challenges faced by the community, work alongside the community, and more than anything, listen to the challenges and collaborate and work together to see if we can kind of partner up on potential projects or kind of work that helps to overcome that. And I think it's really important for me in particular to make sure that what we're doing is fully inclusive and to all communities. That's just the right thing to do. For it's just the right thing to do anyway. Without being a purpose-led organisation, it's the right thing to do. And I think partnerships such as this one with Moneymatics definitely provides the space and the opportunity for us to do that.
Absolutely. And it's again putting the customer, because when we're designing the Grow Your Money Challenge, it's putting the customer at the center of the issue. Everyone has financial goals. Everyone is trying to get somewhere. How do you get me from the place that I am at to on a journey, winning in whatever it is I want to do, at whatever level it is? And it's just turning that on its head. And I think it's a brilliant and innovative way of looking at things. Thank you so much. It's been an awesome pleasure to be here. Thank you for hosting us. There's a gang of us in the back.
But you're having fun.
You've been
And
very,
that's the main thing.
exactly, a brilliant day. So thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure to host you.
Thank you for listening to the Grow Your Money podcast. If you're looking to take actionable steps toward achieving your financial goals, visit moneymatics.com. That is money, MATIX.com, and join our free Grow Your Money Challenge. Let's unite in the movement to inspire people to talk about money. Thank you for being a part of our community. We'll see you in the next episode.